Right, now if you didn't like the weighted ankle mobility, this is another way of doing exactly the same thing. This is a little bit more specific to a joint called your talocrural joint, which is a joint between that bony lump there, which is the outside of the fibula, and that bony lump there, which is the inside of your tibia. There's a bone that sits in the middle called the talus, and this is the joint that creates your ankle hinge joints. Now, with a little red resistance band, it needs to be thin because we want it over the top of that talus, attached to something immovable. So we've stuck it onto our chest press machine, back onto the box itself, and you do exactly the same thing, but now the band is applying resistance backwards on that talus. So as we did before, Liam, forwards, backwards, sideways. Don't be frightened to move your knee in other directions than directly over your toes. So, if we're in a sport that requires multi-directional movements and requires your knee to be warm and your ankle to be warm in different positions, I think there's very little point warming up in straight lines.
Yeah, you're always moving around.
Yeah, absolutely. So again on this one, 30 seconds left leg, 30 seconds right leg. How do you find that in comparison to the weighted one?
I prefer this one.
You prefer this one?
I can feel a bit more movement around my ankles.
Okay, cool. So the Hitman prefers the banded distraction rather than the weighted one.